Andy and Dave Daily right here on the Muskegon Channel. I am Andy O'Reilly. That there is Dave Cackley. It's the third day he's wore his purple shirt this week.
Second day.
No, third.
Second day.
No,
Only the
I'm
second
watching
day.
more than you are. But I will say this, that I've worn my Be a Good Person shirt every day this week, as a, because I hang it on the chair right outside the studio door.
Yeah. See, I'm already a good person, so I don't need to wear clothing to remind me to be one.
That's debatable.
Pretty good.
The word skunk has been floated out.
Oh, whatever.
It's just what it says. So today is a exciting day because we're going to be live at Hackley Park.
Yes.
For the
Can't wait.
The big Polish festival down there. I was at TV 13 yesterday. Very exciting to see. We did some Polish cooking. We talked about some Polish fun.
Did you tell Polish jokes?
We didn't tell any Polish jokes, no.
Oh.
But, boy, one thing that's nice to know about broadcasting, since I haven't been in it for a while.
Yeah.
It's nice to see that food still brings salespeople running.
Oh, absolutely. hey. It's like people I literally, haven't seen since last December.
Right.
Oh, who brought over kielbasa?
Well, what do you know? I'm Jake from sales. I'm the guy that's usually in the bar at 1 in the afternoon. Is that kielbasa? Well, Jake from sales. We haven't been on the air yet. Oh. But a nice time, and we'll look forward to seeing everybody today. We'll start about 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Down there at Hackley Park. So come on out, get your free wristband. Come back later on tonight for the festivities and all the Polish fun. And good time to be had by all.
Very cool.
Let me think. Right. What are you going to lead with today? I am going to guess it's the Verlander trade.
No, that will be my lead story in sports.
Really? That didn't make top headlines?
No.
Really?
No, dude, I got other things I did. I go national.
Yeah,
then I go state, then I go local.
I thought this one might be a big enough deal to Trump.
I don't know. No, I was going to leave that for sports, and we could expound on it then.
Okay, all right.
Because this gives you a chance to get your thoughts together. Okay, I want you to interject on a few of these other stories as well, because I'm sure you'll have a well thought out opinion on pretty much any news topic I throw out there.
Okay.
I just want you to be at the ready.
Well, I'm looking at the clock right now, and it's early, so I might not have well thought out anything.
Okay. All right. Well, just do what you can.
All right. Here we go.
All right. Well, southeast Texas and parts of Louisiana are dealing with Hurricane Harvey, which has resulted in 39 deaths so far. Oof. Another storm is poised to hit the Caribbean. Hurricane Irma is intensifying in the Atlantic, posing a major threat to the islands and possibly the United States next week. It began as a tropical storm. It's now a Category 3 hurricane. I think it's going to escalate to a Category 4 soon. But, they have no idea whether or not it's going to hit it's probably going to hit the Caribbean, but it may drift back off east. They don't know if it's going to hit the United States or not. But, man, if it hits as like a Category 4 into like Florida, and we're already dealing with Houston, you got to deal with the cities in Florida. It's just, that could be economically catastrophic.
Like we don't have a big enough problem with everything going on already. Economically catastrophic. You want an opinion? We're there, dude.
I don't know. We're not. It's not.
What?
Let's not go. The sky is not falling. Okay. I'm not saying all is well.
Economically, okay.
Well, yeah, for the city. I'm talking about for the country overall. We're going to help out Houston like we helped out New Orleans.
Right.
That's what we do.
But still, this is an economic catastrophe. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's a mess.
All right. We just have different views on this. That's okay. A program that puts police officers inside Toronto's public schools has been suspended due to complaints by Black Lives Matter and pro-immigration groups. The school resource officer program had been in place since 2008. It began following the fatal shooting of a teenage student, which was the first shooting death at a Toronto school. The presence of officers is now being viewed as threatening and intimidating. I think we should have an officer inside every school here in the States, big or small. I think it makes sense to me. It's hard to defend. I've said this before. You can't defend against a crazy person just coming in and shooting, but you can limit the body count, and that's what this is about. Threatening or intimidating, it's police officer. I don't.
I don't necessarily. I think if you're going to have a police officer in a school, that's okay. I don't necessarily think they need to be fully, done up in the police dress blues. I think they can assimilate a little bit into, some clothes that are a little more, what's the word? I don't want to say casual.
Civilian?
Yeah,
You're talking about civilian
they can
attire?
dress down just a little bit and not be so intimidating in their look and things like that. But and I also think, too, I think these schools, they're continued to be considered what is called a soft target.
Yeah,
and we haven't had a school shooting in a while, thank God. Mm-hmm. But these soft targets that are around the country, these schools and malls and movie theaters and all that kind of stuff, this stuff's got to be fortified a little bit. And, just got to be done.
Absolutely.
Yep.
All right. Well, the interesting story out of Kent and Allegan County. 2 illegal immigrants from Mexico are suing the Allegan and Kent County Sheriff's Departments, claiming they were unconstitutionally detained. Jose Romero Lara was arrested on domestic violence charges in Kent County. After posting bond, the department continued to hold him for 72 hours before he was handed over to immigration officials. Aaron Lopez, quite possibly the most redundant name in the history of immigration, was detained under similar circumstances in Allegan County. I think they've got a legal case here because I believe whether you're a citizen or immigrant, illegal or otherwise, if you are released, because this guy was released on his own recognizance, you're released. Now, I guess the question is, should that apply to illegal immigrants or to undocumented, whatever you want to call them? Should they be given the same rights as you and I, who are, citizens of the country? That's an interesting legal question. I don't know what the answer is. Well, what do you think? What do you think? I don't think they should.
No?
I think if you're here illegally, you should not. That should not hold up. That to me seems to be bogus. But I'm not a legal scholar. I'm not an expert on that.
I wish I had an answer for that one. I think if
what do you think? I mean, what do you think it should be? Or is it?
It's a tough one. I'd have to look into it more.
Very, very good political answer. That's a good. No, I know what you're saying.
If you want to come to America, we're a nation of immigrants. How many times are you going to make me say this over and over?
No.
Okay, we're a nation of immigrants. I'm a generation off the boat.
Right.
Okay. When my grandfather came through, he went through Ellis Island. The paperwork was all done. Everything okay, great, and they went through the naturalization process.
Yeah.
I think that's too much to ask.
No, I agree.
I don't think it's too much to ask.
I think
if you've got your documentation in order and you're in the process of getting things taken care of, you shouldn't be threatened to have to get deported.
Right.
Should you?
But no, I totally agree. But
okay then.
Both of these guys were here illegally. They didn't go through the process.
Well,
one guy, Aaron Lopez, has been here since 2000 illegally. I don't know. To me, that should not apply to him or to Jose Romero Lara. I don't believe that it should. Now it may though. Legally, they may be in the right.
That's why we have judges.
There you go.
I would love to. I just don't know.
Okay then.
Above my pay grade.
All right. More than 1,000 miles separates Muskegon and Houston, so it may be difficult for many area residents to volunteer. The Red Cross is saying the best way to help is monetary donations. Anyone wishing to donate can do so online or call 1-800-435-7669. You can also text Red Cross to 90999 to give $10 to relief efforts. You can donate blood at the local blood bank on Webster Avenue as well.
You can. Yeah.
So
Red Cross.
I would do. I don't like needles, so I've made a couple of monetary donations. I'm not gonna say I'm better than everyone for making my donations, or they need to come up to my level. I'm just saying I've done it. Just throwing it out there.
Wow.
Kind of the giving tree. I'm the human giving tree. Sports. Justin Verlander heading to the Houston Astros. Blockbuster trade in Major League Baseball. Tigers get back 3 prospects. Let's face it, Verlander's best days are behind him, but maybe he can help the Astros at the end of the season here. And
I think everybody's all butthurt all over Facebook this morning about Verlander
nobody
getting
should be.
traded. I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I think they
He had a
should have
good
got rid
run.
of Verlander a couple years ago and kept Scherzer.
Yeah. Yeah, that to me is still that was the biggest mistake the franchise made.
And the one thing I've seen online, this morning a little bit, is that it's going to be a long dry spell for the Tigers. I mean, rebuilding the team and all that other kind of stuff. I mean, we're looking at a few years here before we're some are saying 60-win seasons.
It's who knows. A little early to say, but I mean this lackluster year isn't quite over yet. But fortunately, hey, we got football, high school action. Not a good night for Muskegon. Oak Ridge hammers North Muskegon 42-14. West Catholic beats up on Muskegon Heights 40-0. But you got the Big Reds; they're still dominating. So you got that. And Lions fall to Buffalo in their preseason finale, 27-17. They open the regular season at home next Sunday against the Arizona Football Cardinals.
You're saying it's with the Tigers, you're kind of just going, whatever. If you got to keep in mind, I live with a Tigers fan.
Yeah.
And do you know what it's like to sit there night after night listening to her scream at the team about pitching and then about...
It's weird that she's the Tiger fan.
Well, I mean, I like them, and I don't mind watching them, but...
You're like the wife.
Well... it's
okay.
it's enjoyable. It's fun. I have to sit through those announcers, which I hate.
Yeah.
Which is and then when every third pitch is a cussing marathon.
Yeah.
After a while you tend to want to hide under your blanket.
Yeah, dude. Seriously, everything you just said, and I was listening very, very carefully. You sound like a baseball, like a baseball fan's somewhat knowledgeable wife. You're somewhat knowledgeable about the sport. You don't really. It's not like you're going to ask the questions. So what does that mean when he does this? Why is the manager always coming out to the mound? You sound? That's the way you kind of sound. But you
want to know the truth?
What?
There've been times where she'll go, well, his ERA sucks, and I'm like, I don't know what an ERA is. I don't know what that means.
Dude, don't ever admit. Do not, as a man,
I know what an ERA. I know what it stands for.
Okay.
I don't know how you calculate it.
It's per 9. Okay. That's fine to not know how to calculate ERA. That's okay.
Run
it's
average.
per 9 innings.
I don't know what it means.
If you give up 2 earned runs and you pitched a complete game, your ERA would be 2.00. Because you gave up 2 earned runs over 9. It's okay. I'm not going to confuse you with math. I know it's hard. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Don't worry about it. You can try. That'll be your weekend project. Try to figure out how to calculate ERA. Project for Andy.
I'll get to work on that.
All right. Enjoy your Labor Day.
All right. We'll see you here in a little bit.
I'll be there in a couple hours.
Sounds good.